Aloha, it's Matthew, and I have um, some snowflakey winter designs for you. Um, I just put up the Holiday Huga Manny by Me kit video, and it has these nails. If you guys are interested, you can go back and check that out. Um, Lots of fun. But on this one, I wanted to do all blue looks. And let's start with what's on my nails. I've got House of Hades from Mooncat. They had their lunar sale last month, and I went a little nuts. And that is, I've got Orly Bonder base, 3 coats of the House of Hades, and then some Orly Shining Armor. Um, this snowflake over here came from the Holiday Huga plates. They're exclusive to the Manny by Me kit, but if you've got that subscription, then you've got that snowflake. Um, for these nails, I have, I was going through my blues last night, deciding which one I wanted to put on my nails for my winter designs coming up, and this one was a contender for the first spot because IL&P is also having a sale. They're having their Black Friday sale. Um, this one is called 0 Degrees, and it is a magnetic. That's this one here is non-magnetized, so it's pretty on its own also. And then here I magnetized it with see that zigzaggy look? I used this magnet and held it at an angle, and that gives you those two magnets right there give you that little swoopy doo. And KB Shimmer has these magnets on their website, and they're on sale right now too. I think KB Shimmer has 20% off right now, and this one is actually the only KB Shimmer that I own. So I placed a big fat order last night, and they're on the way. I got some new colors from KB Shimmer to try out, a bunch of different colors, and then their quick dry top coat. Kelly Marissa here on YouTube suggested that that's a really good one, so I'm going to give it a shot. And it also has they have the availability of a 4-ounce refill bottle. So if you buy the half-ounce bottle, you can refill it with the 4-ounce refill bottle 8 times, and I think it's like $38.50. And if you buy it right now, you can get 20% off. So that's like so 30 is like it's eight, it's almost $30 for 6 quick dry top coats. That's wild. Um, that's wild to me. That's a great price. And they're when you buy just the standard bottle, it's $6.50, which they just knock it out of the park with their pricing. Um, so this middle nail is House of Hades, um, and then this one is my 1 KB shimmer that I do have. It's called How Polarizing, which I wonder if it's got a blue to purple shift right there. Blue to teal, teal to blue to purple. And those are actually the magnetic particles. It's a magnetic. And did, I magnetized it. I used the other end of that same magnet to give a cat's eye on this one. And I think right there you can barely see the teal, and then it goes into blue, and then it goes into purple. So there's like the color shift when you magnetize it, the color shift goes into the magnetic strip, and then it's like a deep dark navy in the background with little scattered holographics. Very universe Manny looking right there. That's very quick universe look. Um, And that color shifting just isn't showing up the same on camera as it is. Here, let me see if I zoom in on it. There you go. You can see that lighter color right there that goes into the deeper blue that goes into the purple. It's beauty. Let's see. And there's the 0 degrees. And it shifts there. Or it doesn't shift, it's just it looks shifty in the reflectiveness of it, but it's the same color. All right, let's zoom back out. Okay, so most of my designs are going to be white today, snowflakes. So I've got Frozen B316, which is a pearl white, which I got a while back. I think it was on discount, and it's going to be great for snowflakes this season. And then I have Bam White, which is the solid white cream. It's really stark white. So for this biggest nail, I want to do the smorgasbord of snowflakes here in the middle. And I think I'm going to do Frozen for that one. I'm going to get my monocle stamper here because it's got more surface area. So again, you don't have to fill up the entire design, just where you think you're gonna be pulling for your nail. You definitely want to make sure you've got enough. I've done a design like this before and said, oh, you don't have to fill the whole thing in, and then it wasn't quite enough to cover the nail. You want to make sure you've got enough to cover the nail, but you don't have to fill up the entire thing. And I'm gonna scrape. I'm probably gonna have to end up cleaning this plate that way. Okay, there we go. Lots of snowflakes. And I want to just go like that. Oop, I got a little crack on the side there. On a wider nail like this, sometimes if you, like when I rolled to the one side, it's split right there. So just be aware that can happen on larger nails if you roll. So you want to just stamp straight up and down, which I don't know why I didn't, but there's a little crack there you can see. You could take out your detail brush and fill in the little cracks, which I've done before. It doesn't take long, and nobody's going to notice it once you got that fill in. But that is really pretty. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. So, spoiler alert. If you ordered this year's Box of Joy and you haven't opened it yet, just close your eyes for a second. This is the one I wanted to use. This plate came in the Box of Joy, and you see this swooping, swooshing design? That's the one I really wanted to use on that magnetic with the swoopy, but I'm gonna, oh, if you are covering your eyes, you can open them now. I'm not going to use that one until the next time I do some holiday nails. So anybody who got the Box of Joy, it's fair warning right now, I'm going to actually start using the products on my next video. They have some really cool polishes that came in the box, and I think 4 or 5 plates that came in the box. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 plates. And I want to use them before the holidays are done. So if you haven't started opening your box, just know that my next video, is going to have those on it. Okay, but since we're not going to use that one on the swoopy design, I think I'm going to use this one here because we can kind of play on the diagonal aspect of these flakes that are going corner to corner. So on that one, I think I'll use the Bam White so we can get a different look. You can see the difference between the Frozen on 0 degrees and then the bam, white on 0 degrees. And so let's get this one filled in. So on some of these designs, there's quite a bit of surface area. So I'm trying to be generous with the polish here. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, sounds like my neighbor started doing some sort of chainsawing maybe over there. Sorry if you can hear that. I think my microphone does a good job of taking out extraneous noises, but I don't know if it's going to be able to take that out. Okay. So, yeah. That Bam White is so nice. It's very pigmented, so you get a solid white design. That is, yeah, stellar. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, and we'll zoom in at the end to go over all of them in detail. Um, so for the House of Hades, I want to do this one here. And I'm gonna do, let's do the Frozen on that one. So I did have the idea of using one of these blues, but I didn't want it to, because I think these two are way too similar. I didn't want it to just blend in, but I thought blue on blue might look. I think I'm just gonna stick with white. The white on the blue looks so like holiday to me. That really screams holidays. So I'm doing the Frozen on this corner one, and we're gonna put it on House of Hades. Mm-hmm. So I think I was saying on oh crap, I didn't clean off either of my stampers. I was saying on my previous video that we had kind of an unconventional Thanksgiving. Um, it was 80 degrees, which is not abnormal for here, but for the rest of the US that typically is. And so we went on a walk down by the cliffs that are just down the street from us with the dogs, and it was 80 degrees out and beautiful. And it's so funny because it just didn't even feel like Thanksgiving almost. Because okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try and go right down the middle with this one. I got a little bit of a blur back there toward the cuticle. That if I were doing this like on my real nails, which were gonna go somewhere, I would have cleaned that up. I would have just stamped again. But I mean, nobody's going to use these tips, and it's more of giving you guys an idea of what it's going to look like, and hopefully some inspiration to use it on your nails. But that is such a pretty snowflake going from tip to tip like that. If you've got, that's not super long. If you've got nails that are, I think that one might be my longest nail. If you've got nails that are, you know, a little long, that would go tip to tip and look just striking. So the nails kind of sitting funny on the rack. It's like leaning that way. Okay, so let me clean these off so that I don't have that panic again. So anyway, I was telling you about my fun tropical Thanksgiving because I want to hear about what you guys did. Do you guys have any fun family traditions or anything that you do in your house that might be out of the ordinary for a traditional Thanksgiving? Put it in the comments. I love to chit chat with you guys. Okay, so this one is the KB shimmer with no magnetization, and I want to do this snowflake collection here. My favorite one in here is this little outline one. So I think I'm going to try and put that central on the nail. We'll see how it turns out. And let's go with the Bam white for that one. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And, all right. Nice clean pickup. Oh, there you go. You can see better with the not white background. Okay. So I kind of want to do it like this, kind of angled. I don't, yeah, like that. And then having that solid white creme polish, right, on such a shifty, multicolored polish, they just really complement each other really well. And we don't have too much going on. The white kind of anchors the color shifting. Okay, so now on this one with that swooping, again, there were some other on that other plate that I won't ruin the surprise today, but on that other plate there were some really cool swoopy designs, right? Or like garlandy shaped designs that have kind of like a dip or a bow. And I think that those would look so much, they'd really accent those magnetic strips, right? But I won't do it today. I promised. So what I want to do, I think I want to stack a couple right now. What I want to do is I'm going to do this one in the frozen, and then I'm going to stack these little dot ones on top of it in just the plain Bam white. And I'm going to put those on here. Okay, so let's clean off this stamper. I don't know why I'm using so many pieces of fresh tape. Typically I set one aside and then reuse it a few times, but I kind of ruined the finish on the desk the other day. Don't tell my boyfriend. And so now I got to figure out how to fix that before he notices. Okay, so we're doing frozen right here. And I think this also, I might clean the plate off, and this might be the design that I want to put on my nail. Okay, so let's clean up the ones we don't want here. Okay, and then we're gonna go like, can you see? Just like that. Okay, oh, look at that shimmer underneath, you guys. So when the sunlight hits it, you get that you can really see the purple there in the corner now. When something about having that jelly on there really accentuates colors. Okay, so we got the first step done there, and I'm gonna reuse my strip of tape because I don't want to be wasteful. And I also own a sticky stamper station. So sometimes I forget to pull a sheet out. Sticky stamper station is good for planning out your manis. And then when you peel the sheet that you can draw on and paint on, there's a sticky surface that you can just go whoop, and it cleans your stamper head super quick. So I think I need to start putting that beside myself when I'm doing these videos. That way I don't panic and have stuff drying while I'm trying to get a new piece of tape. Okay, so then this one in the Bam white, which is here. And they're just like little dotty bits, right? So they're just going to add to the snowing effect, right? There are also star ones in that same kind of idea. Let's get rid of this stuff that we don't want. And they're just little dots, right? And so I'm going to add them on this way. This way. Just like that, just to fill out the nail a little. If you have a dotting tool, you can also like over here there's nothing, which it's really deep dark over there, spacey looking, so I might just leave that open. But if you wanted to add just like a single white dot, you can also use just a dotting tool and put one dot there. Or clean your plate off and pull it again and just use a couple, like use those two dots over here. Okay, so let's zoom in and look at these real quick, and then we'll get my nail last. Okay, zooming in. So there's the one we just did. It's got frozen and Bam White on it. And then you can see in the background there's that magnetized strip running right through diagonally through the middle. So then here it is unmagnetized. That one's called How Polarizing from KB Shimmer. And that's with the Bam White on top. So then we've got House of Hades with Frozen. I think those two complement each other really well. That's what I have on this nail. And then we have, that magnetized strip in the back on this one just plays with the light so beautifully. This one's the 0 degrees from ILNP on the bottom with solid Bam White for the stamp. And then here is the 0 degrees not magnetized with the Frozen for the stamp. Those just look really pretty. Okay, let's back out and let's do my one last nail here. And maybe I'll do this design that's instead of the same one we just did. They're similar, but they're ever so slightly different. I'm gonna clean up the plate here. Some pure acetone. Okay. Okay. And I think I'm going to stick with the Frozen. I was considering putting the Bam White on the other hand, but I think I want to keep it the same. And I'm going to put the biggest snowflake at the cuticle end of my nail. Go, get those, get up, okay. And then this way here, so you guys can see. So I'm going to put it just like that. And if you see, I put it kind of cockeyed on my nail there. I didn't put it straight down the middle. It adds a little bit of like movement to the snowflakes. You know what I'm going to do? Since there's a big bald patch on this side, if I didn't show you, you might not have known. It looks great right there, but if you turn the nail this way, look at how much open space there is. So let's take that same Frozen. Let's do those dot snowflakes. We're gonna scrape it, get up. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff that we don't want. I think that there might be a dog hair on my stamper too. Totally is. And then we're gonna go like this over here to add those ones. And then these few little circles over here. No? Yes. Just like that. Just, nope, those ones aren't going to stay. I didn't move quick enough. Just like that. I might have been off the screen. Sorry guys if I was trying to manipulate my nail. Okay, let's zoom in on that one. So the main snowflakes there, and then I just added the dots to fill in the blanks. And dots read as snowflakes. People, when people see white dots on a blue background, that reads as snowflakes. So you're good to go. And then here's the other one that I did on the last video. That one came from the Holiday Hygge plate, from the November Manny by Me kit. All right, let me back out here. I think that's everything. I mean, basically everyone is having sales right now, Black Friday kind. And KB Shimmer has 20% off, and I already told you about those really good prices. So like, if you check out that base coat, that's already $6.50 for a 15 milliliter bottle, and then take, oh god, I'm trying to do 20% quick math, so it's 20, 40, 60, 80, it's $1 off. It's like $5.30 or something like that, $5.40 for a quick dry top coat. And it's supposed to be a no shrinkage quick dry top coat, and Kelly Marissa put her stamp of approval on it, so I think it's going to be great. It might replace my Holy Grail Orly Shining Armor. We're going to have to put it to the test when it gets here. All right, guys, if you liked my video, like it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will bring you more nail fun. Okay, bye.